We have to solve this problem by using the mathematical induction method for all n belongs to n. Okay, so here 1 into 2 into 3, 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4 plus and so on plus n into n minus 1 is equals to n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 divided by 3. Okay, let I am taking the given function statement as t of n. T of n is equal to 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4 and so on. N into n plus 1 is equals to n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 divided by 3. Okay, so now what we do here, so let I am taking, let t of n is true for n is equals to 1. This is the first one. Okay, n is equal to 1. Substitute okay, so check LHS and RHS. LHS is equal to 1 into 2, 1 2 is 2. Take the RHS. What is RHS here? RHS is nothing but in place of n, I am substituting 1. 1 into 1 plus 1 and 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2. Okay, divided by 3. Okay, this is equal to 1 into 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3 divided by 3. Okay, 3 we can cancel the 3 and 3. Okay, so 1 2 is 2. Okay, are we getting the same LHS and RHS? Yes. Okay, so here LHS is equals to RHS. LHS equals to RHS. Therefore, T of n is true for n is equal to 1. This is true for n is equal to 1. Now assume that T of n is true. T of n is true for n is equal to k. For n is equal to k. Okay. So now I am substituting n is equal to k in this. So then T of k is equals to 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4 and so on plus k into k plus 1 is equals to k into k plus 1 is equals to, in place of n I am writing the k here, k into k plus 1 into k plus 2 by 3. Okay, so k into k plus 1 into k plus 2 divided by 3. Okay, so now take the find the k plus 1th term and add that k plus 1th term on both sides. Okay, here k plus 1th term is equals to, your first term 1 into 2, second term 2 into 3, third term 3 into 4. Okay, like that, whatever the term we want, substitute in place of n or k. Okay, so in place of k or n, if we substitute k plus 1, so k plus 1 and here also k plus 1, here also k plus 1, k plus 1 plus 1, k plus 1 plus 1. Okay, that means k plus 1 into k plus 2. Okay, this is the k plus 1th term adding on both sides. Adding on both the sides. If we add on both sides, then left side we get 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4 and so on plus k into k plus 1 is equals to k into k plus 1 into k plus 2 divided by 3 where I am adding k plus 1th term, that means k plus 1 into k plus 2. Okay, plus k plus 1 into k plus 2. Okay, adding on both sides. Okay, so now take k plus 1 and k plus 2. Okay, so if you take it common. Okay, so k plus 1 and k plus 2 common means what is remaining here? K divided by 3 is remaining, and here we took out this common, so we get 1 here. So now this is equal to k plus 1 into k plus 2 into k plus, here LCM is 3. So LCM 3 means we get k plus 3. Once okay, write it. Okay, so to get in the form, okay, required form. So k plus 1 I am writing, and k plus 2 writing as k plus 1 plus 1, k plus 3 writing as k plus 1 plus 2 whole divided by 3. Observe carefully. If you observe carefully, Okay, so in place of n, okay, are we getting the k plus 1 or not? Okay, so this is n plus 1, n plus 2 divided by 3. Okay, okay, here n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 divided by 3. Okay, so we want that only. We want that only. Okay, so that means it is also true for n is equals to k plus 1. It is also true for n is equal to k plus 1. Okay, so therefore T of n is also true for n is equal to k plus 1. N is equal to k plus 1. Hence, by the principle of mathematical induction method, okay, so T of n is equals to 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4 and so on plus n into n plus 1 is equals to n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 divided by 3 is true for all n belongs to n. Okay, so this is the required solution. Prove by the method of mathematical induction that 1 by 4 into 7 plus 1 by 7 into 10 plus 1 by 10 into 3 and so on plus 1 by 3n plus 1 into 3n plus 4 is equals to n divided by 4 into 3n plus 4 for all n belongs to n. So let I am taking the given statement as T of n is equals to 1 by 4 into 7 plus 1 divided by 7 into 10 plus 1 divided by 10 into 13 and so on 1 divided by 3n plus 1 into 3n plus 4 is equals to n divided by 4 into 3n plus 4. Okay, so now let I am taking T of n. T of n is true for n is equals to 1. So take the LHS. LHS is equals to 1 by 4 into 7. 1 divided by 4 7s are 28. Okay. Take the RHS. RHS is equal to, okay, so 1 divided by 4 into 3 into 1 plus 4. 3 into 1 plus 4. So that means 4 into 3 1s are 3 plus 4 is 7. 4 7s are 28. Okay, 1 by 28, 1 by 28, both are same. So LHS is equal to RHS. LHS and RHS both are equal. Okay, so therefore T of n is true. T of n is true for n is equal to 1 or T of 1 is true. We can write like that also. Okay, so next step is let us assume that T of n is true. T of n is true for n is equal to k. So that means 1 by 4 into 7. 1 by 4 into 7 plus 1 by 7 into 10. 1 by 7 into 10 plus 1 divided by, okay, so 10 into 13. 10 into 13 and so on is equals to 1 divided by 3n plus 1 into 3n plus 4. 3n plus 1 into 3n plus 4 is equals to okay, so in this we are substituting k, right? In place of n we have to substitute k. Okay, n means k, okay, equals to k divided by 4 into n means k divided by 4 into, okay, so 3n plus 4 we have 3n plus 4, that means 3k plus 4. 3k plus 4. This is kth term. for k, n is equal to k by substituting k. Now find the k plus 1th term. Find the k plus 1th term. K plus 1th term is equals to 1 divided by 3 into k means k plus 1 plus 1 as it is first term. So I am substituting in this nth term. This is nth term. In this nth term, we are substituting k plus 1. After that, we add left side, right side. Okay. So now into 3 into k means k plus 1 plus 4. Okay. So simplify here. This is equals to 1 divided by 3k plus 3 ones are 3 plus 1 is 4 and 3 into k 3k plus 3 ones are 3 plus 4 that is 7. That is 7. Okay. Adding on both sides. Adding this term on both sides. Adding on both the sides. Then, okay, so then we get 1 divided by 4 into 7 plus 1 divided by 7 into 10 plus 1 divided by 10 into 13 and so on plus 1 divided by 3k plus 1 into 3k plus 4. Okay. So for this k divided by 4 into 3k plus 4. 3k plus 4. Okay, add in the left side 1 divided by 3k plus 4 into 3k plus 7. 3k plus 7. Okay, even in the right side also I am adding 1 divided by 3k plus 4 into 3k plus 7. 3k plus 7. Okay, so now right side. What by adding k plus 1th term on both sides. Left side we are adding k plus 1th term and right side also adding the k plus 1th term. Okay. So 1 divided by 3k plus 4 into 3k plus 7. 3k plus 7. Okay. Taking the right side part only. Okay. So here 1 divided by 3k plus 4 I am taking common. If you take 1 by 3k plus 4 common, then k divided by 4 plus 1 divided by 3k plus 4 common means 1 divided by 3k plus 7. 1 divided by 3k plus 7. Okay, so 1 by 3k plus 4 as it is I written here. Okay, so take LCM 4 into LCM is 4 into 3k plus 7. Okay, so k into 3k plus 7 plus 4 ones are 4. 4 ones are 4. 1 divided by 3k plus 4 into 3k plus 4 into k into 3k square plus k into 7k plus 4 divided by 4 into 3k plus 7. 4 into 3k plus 7. Okay, so now factorize the numerator. Factorize the numerator. Okay, so this is equals to 1 divided by 3k plus 4 into. Okay, so 3 4s are 12. 3 4s are 12. Factors for 12. What are the factors for 12? 3 plus 4, 7. 3 4s are 12. Okay, so direct we can take the same factors. Okay, plus 3k plus 4k plus 4 whole divided by 4 into 3k plus 7. Okay, now take, okay, so 3k common in the numerator. Okay, so then we'll get 1 divided by 3k plus 4 as it is. Okay, if you take 3k common in the numerator, okay, so then we get k plus 1. 3k common means k plus 1. Okay, so next plus 4 common. 4 common means again k plus 1. If you take 4 common, k plus 1 whole divided by okay, 4 into 3k plus 7. 4 into 3k plus 7. Okay, so now in this 1 divided by 3k plus 4 as it is I am writing here. Okay, take k plus 1 common. If you take k plus 1 common, then we get 3k plus 4 whole divided by 4 into 3k plus 7. 3k plus 7. Okay. So now 3k plus 4, 3k plus 4. 3k plus 4, 3k plus 4 common. So finally we are getting k plus 1 divided by 4 into 3 into okay, so 7 we can write it as 3 plus 4. 7 writing as 3 plus 4. Now this is equals to what we have to get finally. Okay, so check the RHS. K divided by 3k plus 4 form we want. Okay, so that is nothing but k plus 1. In place of n, I want the k plus 1. K plus 1 divided by 4 into, take 3 common, then 3 into k plus 1 and plus 4. And plus 4. So that is nothing but k plus 1. Okay, so and k plus 1 here. N divided by 4 into 3n plus 4. In place of n, we are getting k plus 1. Okay, therefore, yes, it is also true. T of n is also true for, therefore, T of n is also true. Also true for n is equals to k. N is equal to k. Hence, by the principle of mathematical induction method, hence, by the principle of mathematical induction method, okay, so T of n is equals to, so write the question as it is 1 by 4 into 7 plus 1 by 7 into 10 and so on, plus 1 divided by 3n plus 1 into 3n plus 4 is equals to n divided by 4 into 3n plus 4. Okay, is true for all n belongs to n. For all n belongs to n. This is the required solution. For more educational videos on ISC, CBSE, Intermediate and all other state boards as well as IIT-JEE, BITSAT and EAMCET, please like, share, subscribe our VEDHA online classes. Thank you for watching. Have a great preparation.